Hi everybody, it's Kadzo with Kadzoe for Africa, and welcome to my channel. Today I am delighted to be able to share with you information that is critical this time of year, which is understanding the H1-B processing cycle and understanding some of the changes that have happened in 2017. So if you're interested in this information as an F1 student who is looking into the H1-B, stay tuned. The number one thing that I would like you to know if you are interested in the H1-B processing window, which happens this year between April 3rd until April the 7th, is that if you are pursuing any field within education, there is no cap and there is also no lottery, because education has the freedom to be able to process H1Bs as they see fit. And so if you are pursuing anything related to education, disregard any of the tips discussed here. As I said before, with education, there is no cap and there is no lottery. The second thing you need to know about the H1B processing is that the window opens from October the 1st. So if it's this year, it will be October the 1st of 2017 to September the 30th of 2018. And so you are actually, if you are beginning the process, you will be in the fiscal year 2018. And so typically what happens is you will be able to apply in April of 2017 within the first 5 days, and you will be competing for the fiscal year 2018. The third thing you need to know about the H1B processing is that there usually are two caps. So there is 65,000 numbers out there for the general cap, and then there is 20,000 out there for the advanced degree cap. What's interesting though, folks, is that there's 5,800 that is stipulated for Chile and Singapore every year. But what's interesting, and you guys in Chile and Singapore need to do a better job of this, we do not have that many people from Chile and Singapore each year applying for the H1B. Now we should, because if you're watching this from Chile or Singapore, then you know that there are special stipulations for your countries. Anyway, my point is that typically every year, that is the quota and the cap. Now, because we don't have that many people from Chile and Singapore, this rolls over to the numbers I just talked about previously. So that can help you see how they control, because the intention for the H1B is not to take jobs away from Americans. It is to provide an opportunity for qualified internationals within a specific cap to live and work in the United States. And that's one of the reasons why you should never believe that you're taking jobs away from any American. And if you're an American watching this video, know that that is the case as well. In many countries in the world, what the governments do is that they actually do cap how many nationals can work in the foreign countries. The fourth thing you need to know about the H1B processing, guys, is that the window opens this year from April 3rd until April the 7th, which is 5 business days. And so whoever is filing the paperwork for you, and you should always get an attorney to be able to file it for you, that is the application window. And as long as you submit it between the 3rd and the 7th, then you will be within the fiscal year for the year 2018, which is what I was talking about previously before. From October the 1st to September the 30th is the window that generally opens up. And so you will be applying for that fiscal year. The fifth thing that you need to know about the H1B processing is that there's two types of processing. There is premium processing and there is regular processing. Now, folks, as you know, they have changed. So new this year, we do not have premium processing, which generally would take about 15 days from the time that your attorney presents it to the UCIS. And so what we do now have is general processing. Now, general processing generally takes about 3 to 5 months. But don't worry, I know a lot of you who really panic about this. It is perfectly fine. I know I went through regular processing, but I do know that is a cause for concern for a lot of people, because this year what the new administration has done in the United States is that they have stopped for 6 months. They have paused the premium processing. So the only thing I would advise you is that as your lawyer processes your paperwork, please do not pay the premium processing fee, because even if you pulled from the lottery, if you sent in a check for premium processing, you might not be able to get your H1B visa. And so, obey the rules, file in using regular processing time, and you should. So folks, I hope as always that information is helpful. I know a lot of you have been asking questions about the H1-B processing, and those that little bit of information hopefully will be able to guide you. And remember folks, like I always say, if you subscribe to my channel, I will provide you a list of schools that offer scholarships for both domestic and international students. And so stay tuned for that. So please subscribe. You'll be able to see, I believe in this video to my left is a vision of my channel, which is my head. So click on that so that you can be able to be subscribed to my channel. And on my right is a video that I recommend that you watch next as you accomplish your goals moving forward. And folks, as I always say, remember that life is full of opportunities, and education is really the key to your success. So until my next video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.